attitude is the number one indicator towards a person having or not having success in this life, right? So people have goals and people have purposes and people want to get on a journey and they want to start this business and that, but the problem is that they have no attitude, man. You know, they just, as soon as this guy starts working, they don't get towards the end. You know, they just start working a bit and then they just go back to who they are. They don't want to change, they don't want to do, and they don't want to have. And that is the number one problem. It is not the fact that they don't want to change, they don't want to do, and they don't want to have. The problem is their attitude. The reason why they do this is as soon as they start moving forward, obviously they're going to encounter some kind of problem or something they have never done before. Obviously, because if you had done it before, you would be where you want to be. So fucking simple, right? So as soon as they find something that they had never solved before, then now suddenly they don't want to continue and then they go back. But you have to have a good attitude. You have to be, honestly, a bit dominant. You have to really go for it. 100%. With speed, with determination, with all the intention in the world, and you have to go and get your goal, no matter what. Because if you don't do it, you're going to keep on there. When you're 80 years old, you're going to be like, oh, grandson, you know, I didn't have the balls to go to my goals. Fuck no, man. You know, you want to get to 80, 90, 100 years old. You can tell your grandkids, hey guys, I achieved absolutely everything. I had a crazy life. I helped so many people. I made so much money. I was so happy. I just killed it, man. I just killed it. I had the most beautiful wife. I had the most beautiful kids. Now you guys are the most beautiful grandsons and granddaughters. I don't know how to call it in English. I mean, grandsons, granddaughters that I could have ever imagined, right? That's what you want to tell your grandsons and your granddaughters. I think it's called. I don't know, man. Leave it in the comments. I don't know about that word. I had never seen it in English language. So, basically, you want to get there, bro. You want to get there, and then as soon as you're there, you're probably gonna have another goal, and then you're gonna keep on going. But that's actually how you live a good life. And in order to do that, you need a good attitude, right? So let me give you more example. Let me give you some examples about attitude, because a lot of people don't really understand. They're like, no, but I am working towards my goals. Yeah, but how are you working towards them? Are you just doing something, and then as soon as you do something, you ask for help to 20 people around you, and if they don't do it, you blame them? Because I've seen people doing that. You know, I've had some clients doing that. I can tell you, the clients that have done that, they have either corrected it and have success, or they are the ones that don't have any success. Period. Now, are you putting in the work? Are you going at it every single day? Are you putting in massive energy into achieving your goals, despite it being Sunday or Saturday? Are you doing the work anyways until you finish, no matter if it's 1 a.m.? And that's about load of work and energy put into it. But with what attitude are you approaching it? Are you approaching it with the attitude that you're going to achieve it no matter what, and you're serene about it? Or are you putting a cocky attitude of, oh, this is just so easy, blah, 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 and you're going into work like that? That's not going to work, by the way. People who are very, very cocky about the work, like, I do this and I do that, that's going to be simple. They don't achieve it. The ones who achieve it are the ones who are 100% sure about it. And they just go and get it. They just go and do it. And that's who your customer needs. That's the number one thing. That's who your customer needs. The second thing is that's who you need. And the third thing is that's actually the attitude that your goals require. That's what you need to create a change in your life and in people around you. That's just how it works. You don't like it? Well, you're not going to get your goals. But if you do like it, that's actually how you have to do it. And that's the way you're going to achieve your goals. You don't do it that way, you're not going to achieve anything. You do it that way, you go full in, you don't put excuses. You know that it's only going to be 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And that's going to make you a winner for life. And you're going to even want to achieve more and continue with the game because you're so in love with the game. And you want to help a lot of people. And you want to make a change. That's actually how you're going to achieve it, man. That's actually how you know you're going to achieve it. A lot of people ask me sometimes when I speak about attitude. I've had this question from clients. They ask, okay, Alejandro, but you know, sometimes I'm selling to somebody, or sometimes I'm doing this and that, right? I'm in this position, right? I'm in this position in which I'm here, and then the client is here, like you say, right? Maybe it's in a sales call, maybe it's through Instagram DMs. I mean, depends on the business, they sell one way or another, right? Most of my clients have sold through Instagram DMs. No need for even sales calls. Like you said that they're in the DMs, right? This is the line of, let's say, point of communication, right? But then they're like, oh, but I think I'm going to fail. I think I'm not good enough, right? I think whatever. Look, man, I understand. I understand completely. I've been there many times. Thing is, when you're selling, when you're doing your work, when you're putting in the work to achieving your goals, I understand that maybe 2 years ago, your father or your mother didn't react to you the way you wanted them to. I understand you told your friends your goals and they laughed at you instead of supporting. I understand you told your uncle that you were going to become a millionaire, and he started during 1 hour and a half of dinner. He just started mumbling around and just being an asshole with you and didn't treat you right. I understand that maybe your grandmother was just not good with you. I understand you may have any problem. That's okay. We all do. That is okay. But let me tell you one thing. In this situation, this is the scene that's happening. So, as you can see, this is the scene that's happening. This is out of the equation. You have to be there with the customer. Even if it's not a call, even if it's not in person, and if it's on Instagram DMs, I don't care. You have to be there with the customer. You have to be there with the customer, because that's what your customer deserves. You're selling cars, you're selling a piece of real estate. Your customer doesn't want to be with a guy and doesn't deserve to be with a guy. Like, oh, yeah, I'm just not feeling well today. I just haven't slept good. What the fuck, bro? Like, you're not gonna close that sale. And also, you're not servicing that client. You're not giving him what he needs. A person that's buying from you, it's buying from you because he needs help. And your product is helping him in the way that he needs. And for the solution that he needs. So you cannot be attached to bullshit from the past. I understand, man. I understand, but it's just not happening right now. What's happening right now is this person has a problem. And you have the solution to his problem. And he doesn't know if this solution is actually going to help him, works, and if you are trustworthy. You need to be there, man. Your attitude must be firm. You're there with the customer. And your attitude is going to dictate whether you sell to that person or not. It's not going to be them. Well, there's some people which are not the best customers ever. But mainly with 80% of people, it's totally going to be your attitude. The reason why he or he doesn't buy from you. There's just nothing else. So let me ask you one question, seeing this, if you have this problem, which most people have. At least everybody I know has had this problem at least once, if not multiple times. Is it worth it for you not bringing this solution that you have to solve this problem for this person that is in real need because of the things that have happened to you in the past that are not happening in that moment where this transaction is being made? I don't know, man. I don't think it's worth it. In my opinion, in my experience with clients and myself, it's not worth it. So you have to be there, man. You have to show attitude. You have to be firm. You have to help that person. That person is looking for you. That person has been looking for you for ages. And why are you? Because you have the solution to the problem that he's facing. So guys, attitude is extremely important in life, in business, in sales, in relationships, with your wife, with friends, on stage. on social media recording content like I am right now, on YouTube videos, on Instagram, whatever you want to, I mean, whatever you want, man, whatever you want to put an example on. Attitude is the number one thing. And it's actually going to literally dictate whether you make it or not. And your attitude, I mean, it's something you choose. Now, let me tell you, a lot of people are going to be like, oh yeah, but you know, but if I don't sleep correctly, blah, blah, blah. Look, your attitude you dictate. I've slept so long for just 2, 3, 4 hours a day. And I was feeling like shit, and I was still there, and I still made sales, and I still helped my clients, and I still moved forward, and I still later on went on that meeting, and I then went with my friends, and we spoke about business and life, and then I went to bed at 2 a.m. That has happened so many times. One day, another. So, bro, you want to make excuses or you want to achieve success? That depends on you. Now, I hope you achieve success, but if you decide that you don't want to achieve it, I don't care. I'm here to help people who want to achieve their goals, okay? So if you want to achieve their goals, make sure that when you're selling or in any way, okay, it doesn't even matter if it is your computer or something. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can change this to whatever situation you want. Like you're with your computer, you have the attitude towards resolving the problems that you have in your fucking screen, right? It doesn't matter. You can change it to whatever example you want, but it is extremely important that you cut this shit off, that you're present, and you have a good attitude with whatever you're doing. So guys, let me know in the comments if you want any specific video or need help with anything in particular. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social media, and I will see you in the next video.